How's it going, everyone? We'll just wait for a few seconds to get situated, and it'll be an exciting, informative info session for your for your interest for this year's virtual Miami Herald Star Pitch Competition. We'll just wait for a few seconds. This webinar will be recorded, and also at the end of the presentation, I will also email you today's presentation as well, so you guys have feedback and just follow up in terms of if you miss a slide or you have to answer a phone call. You could use it as a reference, and at the same time with my contact information as well, as to if there's any area that you're seeking more additional assistance, by all means, I'll be more than happy to assist you. Also, there is going to be a poll that will be appearing on your screen. By all means, I want to get to know more about you based on the business. If you're already in business, not in business, in terms of, so I could get to know more about the audience and how I could assist you with your pitch deck as well. If you have any questions, by all means, you could put in the Q&A portal, and I'll be more than happy to answer it through throughout the webinar. By the same token, at the end as well, I'll be able to go over it with you as well. By all means, introduce yourselves. Are you in business? You're able to network amongst each other in terms of, I'm a website developer and I want to open up a business and I need some engineering assistance or whatnot. By all means, it's a great opportunity to network amongst each other and also provide additional experience, examples for this webinars, so you'll be able to have the aha moment. So without further ado, I want to thank you all for attending today's info session. My name is Jesus Padilla, and I'm the program manager of the Pino Global Entrepreneurship Center here at the FIU College of Business. So a brief description of what is the Pino Center. The Pino Center is it fosters new technologies, firms, strengthens that existing family-owned and managed firms, research the important issues, encourages new community enterprises. As such, one you're interested right now as to improve the economic prosperity of South Florida and to the Americas, and developing entrepreneur leaders in all areas. In addition, it provides entrepreneurs with knowledge, contacts that enables you to reach your objectives through educational programs and networking events. As such, you're here today. The annual Miami Herald Starter Pitch Competition was formerly known as the Business Plan Challenge. It has been our signature program and under the Pino Center, and since 2010, our staff has coordinated the FIU track. So it's designed for all FIU students, alumni, faculty, and staff to showcase new ideas while providing a forum to attract investment for their business models. In doing so, the business model must prove itself to be sustainable, as well to have the viability that it possesses, that it can acquire the resources that's needed to actually launch, be viable, and at the same token, showcase the FIU entrepreneurial spirit. Throughout the years, we have had a steady number of entries. As such, last year we had a record number of which was 59 applications. And as you see, like as the entrepreneurial ecosystems here in the city, in the county per se, it has steadily grown, gained a lot of interest. And at the same token, we have had a lot of multiple successful business ventures that have gone through and showcased their entries through the Miami Herald Starter Pitch Competition. So before I introduce you to some of our winners and some examples, the most important date is March 1st. So pretty much have it in your calendar. It is literally 5 days from now. But with this presentation, you'll be able to walk you through the entire process to make it flawlessly and effortlessly easy for you to submit the application. The winners will be announced in May. So by all means, I'll be able to be in communication with you. Now until May, we'll be like best friends. We'll be family. In addition, as I stated, here are some of our winners, and as you see, like they're all different parts of the university spectrum, from accounting to hospitality to businesses, to college of business, and also in the college of medicine as well. Here's some other additional winners. As you see, is from all different faucets, from students, alumni, to actually faculty and staff as well. One of our biggest successes, it was Christina Jones from Corp Buddy, which is now the Law Champs. They started with the idea with a startup, and throughout their venture, they have already raised over $7.5 million in funding. And by doing so, she became the 14th ever African American woman to raise more than $1 million from VCs for a tech startup. So, like I said, this is a great opportunity to network, get the exposure, also to tweak your pitch decks. As such, like under the FIU College of Business, there's also a small business development center. There's a subject matter experts that can assist you to do the value proposition, the pitch decks to present it to VCs. So, like I said, it's under the umbrella under the FIU College of Business, and we'll be more than happy to connect you with the appropriate channels and resources to take this business idea into paper and take it to the next step as well. Now, the first part is initiating. You have initiated your interest, how to participate, what do you need to participate. So this is one of the first phases, and it's, am I eligible? Well, to be eligible under the FIU track, you have to be a current FIU student, an alumni, and faculty and staff. Like I said, it's open for all FIU colleges and school. So I could be in the College of Law. I could be in the School of Hospitality Tourism Management. I could be in the College of Education. It's open for everyone under the FIU family umbrella. Now, if it's a team effort, at least one of your team members must be a current FIU student, alumni, or staff. So it could be five team members, and one of them is affiliated to FIU. By all means, they'll be eligible to attend and participate under the FIU track. The pitch deck, it's has to be 12 to 20 slides and must be currently living in South Florida. So if you're living in Orlando and doing an online course, an online student living in Orlando, attending FIU, unfortunately, you can't, it's under the South Florida region. It has to be a for-profit business. And any established businesses in operation for 3 years or less. So if you have launched or incorporated after January 1st, 2019, this is your track and you're eligible to participate in this year's competition. Finalists will be required to pitch to the judges should you be selected as a semifinalist. If you're unable to participate in the judging session, the next highest ranked will be deemed a finalist and will be awarded the opportunity to compete in the competition. Now, the winner will be profiled in the Miami Herald business section this spring around May, and have the opportunity to participate in the virtual or in person, highlighting the winners in the competition, and also get to network amongst the other entry participants and the community as well. Now, for the FIU students, why should you enter? It's easy. It's building up your professional and industry experience. What have you learned throughout the semester that you can incorporate in your pitch deck? You'll be able to receive the professional review of your business concept, exposure to the South Florida startup community, and impress your professors. Now, for the FIU faculty, why should you enter? It's a great opportunity to network, introduce with the key players in the ecosystem of the startup community, exposure that could lead to partnerships and financing, impress your students. Good opportunity, it's a practice what you preach. You could provide extra credits to the students. By the same token, it's all hands on deck and create that FIU exposure under the college or also within the university as a whole. For you, FIU alumni, why should you enter? It's benefit your FIU ties, to promote your business and concept, connect with other FIU alumni entrepreneurs in the startup community. Also, gain partnerships with FIU resources that can boost your entrepreneurial efforts. As such, like I said, the Florida SBDC at FIU is a great resource that can assist you to take your business to the next step. Along, impress the FIU students, faculty, and staff. That's a great opportunity in terms of all the tools that you have learned through your time at FIU. You're paving the way for future students and current students, as such that this is what the outcomes of my FIU experience, that you too can also pursue this endeavor. Now, perform. You're eligible. Now, how do I perform? What do I need to do in this competition? How do I need to develop my pitch deck? Like it's a 12 to 20 slide pitch deck, and it'll be answering these key questions. My recommendation is each question should be 1 slide each. Okay. As such, what is the problem the business idea or business is solving? What's the solution? Who is your customer? Be specific. Don't put everyone's my customer. What stage of development is it currently in? Have you been in business for 2 months, 2 days, or just have a business idea? Who are the members of your team and what expertise does each person brings to the table? If you're using any technology, please put it. Are you doing any type of mobile applications or machineries or anything along those sorts? You could definitely have a slide for that. In addition, how will you make money? What's your business model? What's your revenue streams? What's your marketing plan? Do not just put, I'm going to be promoting through social media or through Facebook. No. What's your primary, secondary markets? How are your clients going to be using your products or service? What are your costs? The basic financial projections. When do you break even? Is it a year from now? 3 years from now? How is it? And what's your exit strategy? I cannot emphasize enough. The exit strategy is one of the key areas that I have seen entries fall off from the semifinalist round. If you don't have an exit strategy, you literally lost some points. I'm giving you some tips, some extra credits, hints, for you'll be able to excel and impress the judges. Even if you have a business idea, it's always good to have an exit strategy. Now, you're eligible. I've given you the tips. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to provide you an example of a pitch deck. That'll be great for you to follow through and plug and play, so that will be beneficial for you when submitting the entry. So in this example, I want to create a lemonade stand. So I named my business is Lemons Wellness Juice. So what's my problem that I'm solving? Is I want to provide a healthy alternative for everyone to stay hydrated. In addition, lemons aid weight loss, reduce health risks, and other benefits as well. So what's the solution I'm trying to contribute? It's an alternative an alternative refreshing drink for one to stay hydrated, along with the additional benefits of health, and it has no artificial flavors and is affordable and eco-friendly drink. My customers, obviously it could be anyone, but at the same token, I want to specify as who are my ideal customers. Anyone that enjoys an ice cold lemonade in various parts of South Florida. As such, beachgoers, park attendees, and pedestrians. Because I want to open up a brick and mortar shop in the middle of Brickell, or a small lemonade stand, and start selling lemons to any pedestrians who are walking on the sidewalk. So what's my development, the stage of development that I'm currently in? It's an idea stage. I'm just doing the marketing, the research, the analysis to find those ideal clients. What's my value proposition? And what strategies am I going to execute within the next 3 years? My recommendation is always have your plan at least for the next 3 to 5 years. Who are my members? And what do they bring to the table? Well, I have experience in managing lemonade stands. I've launched various businesses. What are your credentials? And then pictures of your team so that you're able to have a name to a face with your expertise. So I have Rory as the my bookkeeper, the accounting, the financials, along with the food and safety management certifications that's needed to attend all the necessary the food productions. So right here, like I said, if you're using any technology, by all means, this is where you're able to put it. But if not, by all means, I just made one up. So I'm using the latest technology to squeeze and retain the nutrients and the juices of each lemon. And then at the same token, I'm using a compartment that breaks up the peel for compost for future usage for planting the lemon trees. So how will I make money? Well, I'm going to attend various events throughout and have a physical location. Partner up in the high pedestrian, the high areas of clients that I want to tailor to. In this case, and in the fitness, tourism, and recreation industry. And at the same time, you'll be able to start studying as the ideal clients, their consumer behaviors, their economies of scale, and you're able to alter based on the necessary locations to get additional sales. Right, here's a basic example of financials, but like I said, you could do the financials for the next 3 to 5 years to carry over the entire flow and the narrative as to what you want to convey in your pitch deck. What's your marketing plan? So in this case, I want to partner up with various entities like Hot Dog U as part of a food and beverage combo, do lemon tasting events, mix it with other juices, make it special as the signature, as if someone's having a bad day, you make it special. You put it on the house or you give them a 2-for-1 on the go cup or anything along those terms. And at the same time, adopt the lemon tree. I want to be feeling, have a good philosophy as, going green, giving back to the earth. So a fraction of the sales will go to a charity of your choice by adopting a lemon tree. So, it's your call based on how you want to have that brand recognition. So right here's a basic financial projections as such how I'm going to be generating sales. So it'll be, selling the lemonade cups for $3 in my expenses and how much I would be generating profit. And then how much will I be breaking even if I attend X amount of events or get X amount of clients, anything along those sorts based on your product or service that you want to include in your projections. Then at the same token, it's the exit strategy. Like I said, even though I'm the idea phase, I also have to have an exit strategy. So in this case, I want to sell all of its assets to another business or entrepreneur in the lemon industry. I could have one of my co-workers to buy me out. So it could be different variables as such that one could have their startup business to exit. And then you have been eligible. You already know how to perform it, and now you have achieved in terms of submitting the pitch deck to participate in this year's challenge or competition. So here's some key takeaways. It's pretty much the deadline is March 1st. So like I said, it's on Tuesday. The winners will be announced in May. You could definitely go ahead and see some of the link for the Miami Herald startup pitch competition that has a different information, the rules and regulations. And then at the same token, if if it's a team, at least one member of the team must be an FIU student, alumni, faculty, and staff. Please, when submitting, put FIU entry in the subject line, with your name, the name of the venture, along with your Panther ID number and telephone number. So that I'll be in communication with you. If there's any particular questions, I'll be able to touch base with you beforehand. And then at the same token, for any additional resources and events, please visit the FIU Pino Global Entrepreneurship website, which is business.fiu.edu/startup pitch. So I'll have this slide up right here. So in case if there's any questions, you could take pictures as the final rules and how the key takeaways for you to participate in this year's challenge. So, and then I have a question here that, is it only for FIU alumni and students? No, there is two tracks. One's the community track and also the FIU track. So anyone that's under the FIU family and the umbrella, this is your track. If you're in the community, you will need to go to the website miamiherald.com/challenge, as they have additional rules and regulations for you in terms of what is needed. Okay. In the judges, if you go for the FIU track, if you go to the website, the business.fiu.edu/startup pitch, you will see who are the judges, their experiences, expertise, in terms of you get to know the audience, in other words. But these judges, they're ones that I have counted on for the last 7 years that I have been working on this challenge. And they know what to look for. We have built a great rapport, and pretty much based on as each year, the quality of the applications have excelled. And at the same time, it makes it harder for them to select the top 6. Okay. Let me see what else. Okay. What if you're not? Yeah. Wendy, you if you're interested to participate, you will have to attend the community track if you're not a FIU student, or alumni or faculty and staff. Okay. All right. Let me see. Are there any other questions? Yeah, so you can still participate if you're no, unfortunately no, since you're in USF and live in Tampa. I know that the USF College of Business, they also have an entrepreneurship startup pitch competition. I'll be more than happy to connect you with my colleagues over at USF that may have some additional information. Okay. You could email me as well. I'm gonna put my email on the chat, so that if anyone has any questions, you could email me personally. I'll be able to connect you with the appropriate channels. Okay. Section. In that case, Michelle, given the fact that you're not affiliated to FIU, you will have to go to the miamiherald.com/challenge for the community track realm. So that's how you'll be able to select on that side. Because if not, FIU, anyone that's under the FIU track, they will be able to email it to me, because I received the emails personally, and I'll be able to get everything squared away, have it nicely packaged for the judges on March 2nd. So, all right. And like I said, this the webinar will be obviously, it's been recorded. My colleague Victoria and I will be able to email you this presentation, the link as well, so you can use it as a reference point. But like I said, if you have any questions, concerns, if you're stuck on a particular topic or one of the 3 or one of the bullet points, by all means, shoot me an email. We could hop into a Zoom call before the deadline, and I'll be able to go over it with you. Yay and nay, like I'll be able to give you my feedback, because like even though I'm not a judge, but I know what the judges are looking for, so I'll be more than happy to provide you that insight. In addition, right now there's a feedback poll on your screen. By all means, Feel free to let me know how was your experience. You liked it? You want me to talk more, talk less? By all means, like I said, I want to get to know more about how I could continue to improving this this info session, and at the same time, how can I assist you in terms of what resource are you looking for? How else can I provide that the assistance that you are seeking to take your business to the next step? All right. Do we have any other questions, concerns in terms of how I could assist you? Nope. All right. So if I don't, like I said, Victoria put my email. I already emailed, put my email as well. So like I said, if there's any additional questions, just don't hesitate. Just shoot me an email, and I'll be more than happy to assist you with the next steps. All right. So thank you for attending today's webinar, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you at our next webinar. Take care and have a wonderful day. But most importantly, good luck. Talk to you soon.